I've been calling him and he's not responding. He's upstairs. Maybe he fell asleep and he's not coming downstairs.
That's fine.
But
I don't want to talk to him all day. One sec, I'll just take my shoes off.
Oh, don't take them out. No, it's okay. Leave them. Leave. It's not wet outside. It's okay. That's
It's okay. No, it's fine. My shoes are a little dirty.
It's okay. Don't worry. I tell you.
Don't worry. How are you, Z? You okay?
I was calling him, but he's not answering. So I guess he fell asleep. What are we gonna do?
Maybe go upstairs.
I'll call him again, but I don't know what to do.
Maybe me and you can go upstairs talk.
I called him after you phoned. I called him. And he's not responding. So I'm saying to myself, maybe he fell asleep. So I'll try again. Frank, are you awake? What time is it? I don't know.
7.
Nino came. Could you come out?
Yeah, hey Frank, sorry.
Okay. I thought he was calling.
Okay, yeah, Frank, I'm just gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go in the kitchen.
Yeah, come in the kitchen. We'll talk in the kitchen. We'll talk about whatever we gotta talk. If we don't talk, we'll never know. Right? We have to do it.
Did you go babysit today?
No, not today. Tomorrow I'm gonna go. I gave my knee a rest because my knee. Remember when I had a meniscus tear in my knee?
That's okay.
It kind of healed. Like before, my knee used to lock, and this knee never went back to my normal. So, and every time I hurt it a little bit, then that's what happens to it. It's okay. But tomorrow I'm gonna start. I didn't go out of the house for a week. Now tomorrow I'm gonna start. So, yeah, I was trying to tidy up in this little porch. And yeah, that's what I was doing. What's this? Sorry.
Sorry to wake you up. Okay, so
Okay. Okay.
time passed by, since we cleaned the house out. And remember no one was getting the week that you had to take out the house.
Straight to the car.
What? I don't know. I was thinking about it a lot, and I was thinking the best thing to do is bring it back home, and or if not, bring it home and pretend we didn't find it, and then let's just call the what's his name constable, and then he'll take it to the station, so it doesn't look like
there's nothing
was
to worry
taken out.
about. You guys don't have to worry about nothing.
Figure it
Pretend
out.
it doesn't even exist because it has nothing to do with no one.
Yeah, but even my mom, my sisters, your sister thinks the best thing to do is bring it back.
The best thing to do is to do what we gotta do with the lawyers, and you guys keep dilly-dallying, and that's not good. So you guys need to fix that, and don't worry about nothing else. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to even think about, because nothing's gonna happen with nothing else. That stuff is
Why can't it be back though?
done and over with. Why can't it be back?
Yeah.
Maybe
For
it's
a
better.
very simple reason, it can't, and that's it. It cannot be back. For anything.
Are they gonna get in trouble?
No one's gonna get in trouble. No one is gonna know nothing, and no one's gonna get in trouble. And if you guys found anything else, well, if you guys found anything else, you found anything else. If the cops found anything else and they took it, then that's what they did. Then that's what they did. Either way, that's forgotten. That's out of the picture. I'm not bringing that back to nobody. That stays with me, and it stays out of everybody's everybody's
You
hands.
don't have to worry about it.
But
It's okay.
everyone wants it back. It's not just me.
Okay, but it's not for them to say.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't yours either.
No, it's not mine, and it's not theirs.
It was not.
And whose is
That's
it?
why it should stay in Nonu's house.
Okay.
If we touch it, it looks bad.
You know what looks bad right now? What looks bad is the fact that you guys are trying to hook up your dad. That's what looks bad. And if I leave that over there and he gets his hands on it, then what?
Give that to my dad? No.
No. Okay, you guys say no.
How's my dad gonna get out?
I don't know,
Frank.
I don't know, Nino. I really don't know. I don't know what he's up to, what he's not up to. I don't know what anybody else is up to. But if you want to do the right thing, you gotta do the right thing.
Yeah,
Then the right thing is to go get the papers done properly.
Which papers?
The papers, the wills, everything. Get that all done. Get that all straightened out.
People have school to go to. Right?
Huh?
It's not like we can do it right away.
Yeah, no, this is something you gotta do right away. This has to be done right away. I don't know anything more to tell you other than don't worry about that, because that has nothing to do with anyone anymore. That's out of the picture.
It does though.
It does not.
How can you prove that?
Huh?
How can you prove that has nothing to do with
It has
us
nothing,
in the house? You didn't live there, man.
It has nothing.
Yes, it does, man.
You guys don't even know
Yeah.
what that's about and where that's from. Do you have any idea where it's from? What it's about?
Do you know?
Huh?
Do you know?
Do you know? I'm asking you a question.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Do you know where it's from and what it's about? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
I'm not gonna answer that, but
You're not gonna answer that. What, are you recording me, by the way?
no, I'm not.
No.
But
Not
Frank,
recording it.
even if I didn't, let's say one day it's brought up in court. What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
What is what brought up in court?
Cause people know Bonono has guns.
Who knows what? Who knows what? Nino, what are you talking about?
Listen,
What?
people know Nono had guns, and
Who knew?
if the police,
Who knew that he had guns?
I don't know specifically, but people know.
What?
Let's say that
Yeah.
that's the evidence to help.
To help what? To help clear your dad? Are you kidding me?
Hey, what if that's brought up?
What's brought up? Were there any other weapons in the house? They searched the house.
Let's say they found the other whatever was in the house, the weapons, whatever. Let's say they found them, but
What?
let's say the handgun's brought up for whatever reason, that there was one and the police never found it. Okay, and if the police never found it and they start asking the witnesses, did you ever witness this in the house? Why would I risk that?
Why would you risk that?
Why would we risk that?
Why would you risk taking your father's cell phone for without telling them? Why would you risk that?
That was an accident. That was an accident.
Huh?
That was an accident.
That was an accident. Well, then the rest was an accident too.
No, it wasn't. I can't lie like that, Frank.
Well, you can't lie like that, but you just did. You did the whole time. You guys have all been lying the whole time.
No.
And either way,
How do you prove that?
it's
What do
not-
you mean lie?
it's not registered. So
How do you know
leave it
that?
alone.
How do you even know that?
Because I know that. That's why. Because I know that 100%. Okay? It's not registered. Whatever was registered, they took.
Then why would
Whatever
you take it
else
away?
they
If it's,
find out-
if it's registered, why would you remove it from the house?
It's not registered.
It's not.
It's not.
Then, Frank.
Why the fuck do you want me to bring that back for? Huh? Why?
We're gonna have more troubles. That's if we
There's
don't.
not a
It's not
chance.
just me that wants it back, Frank.
I don't care who
I'm
wants
speaking
it
for
back.
everyone else.
Okay, well,
It's not yours. It's not mine.
It's not coming back.
The best thing to do is put it away.
It's not coming back. It's
Wait,
disappearing for life. That's it. It's disappeared for life because that part is not something that any of you need to deal with, worry about,
Frank.
Huh?
Neither do
deal
you.
with, or worry about. I am worried. I am very concerned.
Oh my God.
Very concerned that somebody might do something stupid and we're not having any of that. That's it.
Hey, if the police take that,
It happened once and that's it. Done. And what? You want me to turn over something that has nothing to do with nothing? What does that got to do with the fact that my grandfather, your grandfather, got killed? What does that got to do with anything?
exactly. Why did you have to take it away then?
Why do I got to bring it back there and risk it being used?
From
Why?
who? What do you mean? If the police the second you bring it back, we're gonna call the cops and say we found it.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
It's done. That part is done. That's out of the house. They don't need to know about that anymore. more. It's done. Because if that further makes things worse for Nonu and implicates him.
Nonu's not here. It's not bad for him.
Oh, if they use it against him in some sort of way, then we can't have that. So either way, it can't.
Frank, I'm not gonna be the only one upset about this if it doesn't come back.
Okay, Nino.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay, be upset at me.
This is gonna be your fault.
Be upset.
It's gonna be your fault.
Do what you want.
Yeah, what do you think? You think this is the right thing to do?
If it comes back,
yes.
what are we gonna do
No one's gonna hold a gun in their hand for fun.
No, I mean.
It's coming back to be back in the house where we found it.
What?
Oh, you're gonna just leave it there in a pile of clothes and do what with it?
Yeah.
And do what with it?
That's it, man.
That's it?
That's
it.
What did you do with it?
That's all? That's it?
You can't leave
That's
it
all
in
you
the
guys gonna
house,
do. You're gonna just leave that shit lying around
And then
so
we'll
that
make
somebody
a decision. We'll make a decision.
like Frank or someone could get her hands on it and just start going nuts, right?
We're gonna make a decision to what to do with it, Frank. We can't just take it away from the house. Not everyone agrees that, except for you, man. I don't know what's going through your head.
What's going through
This
my
is
head?
not a good thing,
I don't
Frank.
know what's going through everybody else's head in that house. That I don't know.
How about the money that you just gave away from ours? That was our money. What was going through your head?
Did not give it away, okay?
What happened?
I was bringing it back so that it could get divided properly. And now that's where it's at. And you guys are keep resting your heads on that money. Okay, keep resting your heads on that money.
No, we're not thinking about the money. We're just thinking about what you did was wrong.
What I did was wrong. I'm thinking what
you
your
even
dad
admitted
did was fucking insane.
Okay, that's the past. What
It's
just
not
happened?
the past, Nino. This is going on right now. You guys gotta sort this out. It has to get sorted.
Part of this is being honest. You're not being honest. You should bring the gun back.
It has to get sorted out.
Are you gonna bring the gun back and be honest, or are you just gonna wait for
Are
us
you
to do
guys
it?
gonna be honest? Do you guys wanna do the right thing?
Oh my
okay,
God.
so then why are we still here? Why hasn't Nona gone to the doctor yet? Why hasn't the will been changed, and why hasn't the power of attorney been changed? Why is that still lingering?
Do you want my sister to graduate or do a whole another year? My mom can't do this on her own. She trusts Mary the most out of everybody.
She trusts Mary. Who's okay? Mary's 23 years old, right? Okay, you have your Tia, you have your other Tia.
You think she's gonna trust you going with you?
Okay, so
someone?
no one trusts me, right? Okay, so
you
good.
Screwed up, man.
So good. It's okay. No one trusts me.
Nobody does, Frank, and you screwed up.
So then why are you even here talking to me if you don't trust me for?
Because I want you to do something right from now on. Come on.
I did everything right. Every single thing that I did right. And I know you're taking your dad's side, and I know all of you guys are probably taking your dad's side.
All right.
I know you guys are.
I'll ask a stranger and see if that's right. That's not right, buddy. You just told.
You'll ask a stranger.
Yeah, someone that's oblivious of the situation.
No.
Someone that's not biased.
How the fuck? Exactly my point. You guys
Someone
are biased.
So are you.
You guys are biased.
So are you.
No,
so am I. How am I biased?
You wouldn't have taken that away.
How am I biased?
Okay, why?
If it's your dad that killed your grandfather, how am I biased? And you guys are supporting him. How am I biased?
Okay, who else is supporting my dad? What are you talking about?
Who's dealing with
If you
your
think
dad?
I'm supporting my dad,
Who's talking with your dad? Who's talking with him? Who's dealing with him?
I can't.
You can't.
My mom
but you
can't.
guys know
My
everything
sisters-
about him. Listen, you guys know everything about him.
What do I know about
what's
him?
going on.
What do I know
You guys
about
have
him?
talked to him.
What do I know
You have
about
told him stuff.
What
He's
do I
told
know
you
about
stuff.
him?
What you tell me? What do you keep?
You think I have? What do you think I know about him?
I know.
Okay.
Exactly.
Never
You don't know
mind.
shit, Frank.
I don't know shit.
You don't know anything.
Okay.
Okay, were you always around when I'm fucking talking to my dad?
Look,
I can't talk to him right now.
You can't talk to him
Whatever
right
I
now. You're
told-
talking through someone to him.
Exactly, because that's legal, yeah?
No, because it's
I can't do
that's
that
still
shit.
not legal.
I can't do that shit, Frank.
It's still not legal.
I'm not breaking the law just to fucking say hi to my dad, okay, bud?
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Stop.
I wish I could, but I
why?
can't.
Listen to me. Why are you guys?
I thought this over fucking weeks, man. This is not right.
What's not right? What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna
I'm
do
not
with
touching it. I'm leaving where my mom got it. I'm gonna pretend you didn't bring it away so you don't get in trouble.
Well, how am I gonna get in trouble?
Trust me, man. If
How?
this is brought up in the court,
If what's brought up in court, so you want to implicate me? Okay,
hey,
no problem.
no, if this is ever brought up and they ask,
It's not going to be brought up. It's not going to be brought
how do you
up.
know
But
that?
if
How do you know that?
How do I know?
You could tell the future, man.
Okay, so you tell me. How's it going to be brought up, and why would it be brought up for? Explain that to me.
I'm not gonna tell you why, but
You're not going to tell me why.
People knew about these weapons that Nonu had.
People knew about these weapons.
And let's just say,
who knew about these weapons and Nonu had, and why do they need to know about it more in court?
You just gotta know what people know.
What do they need to have this information for in court? What is this for? To help exonerate your dad? To help him get out? Is that the reason why you want me to bring it back?
You never knew what my dad and my nonu talked
I know
about.
one thing.
Nobody knew.
I know one
Nobody.
thing.
Okay,
Yes,
come
I
on,
know one
come on.
thing. You don't kill anyone over fucking money. You don't kill anyone over anything. It doesn't matter whether you
Tell
agree
Nonu that. Tell
or
Nonu that.
disagree.
Nonu killed someone.
Did Nonu kill his family?
You just said kill anyone.
Did Nonu kill his family?
Frank.
Hey,
No, you don't kill your family over nothing, especially when they provide for you, Nino.
listen.
That's it, Nino.
Frank, you don't know what they talked about between themselves.
You don't know what they talked about.
Exactly.
You guys,
I'm not risking. I don't want to risk.
You
anything,
guys
buddy.
aren't understanding one thing. You do not kill
hiding
your
evidence
family.
is a great thing too.
Huh? Hiding evidence.
Yeah, that's the police would have taken that. No.
They took whatever they took.
Wouldn't they have taken a
Why
fucking
didn't
loaded
they
gun?
Whatever they
A
took.
loaded handgun?
They took whatever they took. And first of all, who said it was loaded? And second
You
of all,
told me it was loaded.
They took
I saw
whatever
it
they're-
loaded.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
they took whatever they took.
And I saw it loaded and the safety off when my mom showed me.
How do you know the safety was off?
I saw with my own eyes.
How do you know what the safety on and off is?
How do you?
How do you
people
know?
know that? I know.
You know?
Yes, buddy, I
You've
know.
seen it. You've used it.
I didn't use it.
But you've seen it. You've played with it. You've messed with it.
You showed me when you opened the bag, man.
I never fucking told you about no safety because I didn't
Yes,
even
you
know about the
did.
safety.
Yes, you did. You said I took it off.
Okay.
I took the
And I
clip
took the
out.
clip out and the safety off.
Okay, never
The safety
mind.
I have no fucking clue about. I have to fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that gun is. I don't know nothing about it. That's it. But I'm not
why
bringing that
didn't
back to
you-
that house. Are you
Why-
Okay,
crazy?
listen. I'm not the only one that wants it back. Just try to get it back, Frank. That's all I'm asking. This is the right. Do you think it's the right thing to do
No.
or the wrong thing?
Absolutely not the right
For
thing
what
to do.
reasons?
For a million gazillion different
Someone to
reasons.
grab it in the house.
Huh?
What?
A million gazillion different reasons. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And it has nothing. And it
How
has
about
no.
this?
It has no bearing on that.
Put
court
it in a
case.
put it in a safe. Nobody will know the code. Put it in a safe until one day we make a decision. We'll all agree on something.
On
And then
what?
then whoever knows the code will unlock it. Let's say you know the code. You unlock it.
What's
we'll all decide on doing
what's your
something.
decision that you want to make about this gun? What is it
You
that
gotta
you
ask
think?
my mom. You gotta ask my sister.
What do you
gotta ask
want to
her.
do with this thing? What is it to you?
Listen.
What is it to you? Tell me. Explain to
If
me.
I found a weapon in the house,
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring it out into the streets or outside of the house.
Okay.
I'd return it
And do what with
to
it?
someone that could actually just dispose of it officially.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
all I want, man. This is not right.
Okay.
It could be in Zio Pasquale's hands. All I know.
Listen. Okay.
Is
listen.
that safe for us? I don't trust that guy.
Okay? You don't trust.
I don't.
You don't trust.
I don't like what's going on. Fred. I
Listen,
really don't.
Okay, listen. That gun is not going nowhere. Okay, so
Why?
forget
Why?
about it. That gun is not going anywhere. Okay, and it's not.
How do you know that?
Because I know. Okay,
Why? What
because
happened to it?
I know.
What happened to it?
Huh?
What happened to it?
I didn't say nothing happened to it. I said that nothing is going to happen to it,
Okay,
with
good,
it,
good.
and from it.
That's what I'm hoping too. Nothing
Okay,
will
so
happen
then
from
you
it.
don't have to worry about
Can we
it
throw
because
it in
I'm
the
not
garbage?
going to give it back,
But I
and I'm
want-
not going to give it to no one. And
Good,
that's it.
good,
It's
good.
done.
Okay, I'll remember that.
That is done.
Okay, I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
All right.
I just want you to know everybody in the house wants it back. Okay.
Okay, well that's nice, and I want you to know everybody and tell everybody in that house they need to fix those papers very fast because if anything stupid happens,
No.
God forbid, if anything stupid happens, it's all on your heads. I don't want to know about it, and that's it. If something stupid happens, it's all on your
If we
heads.
do these papers, will you do the right thing?
Do the papers, absolutely. Do the papers.
Okay. What are these? What are these papers?
Do the papers.
I'm not super involved, but I know that the papers are okay right now. I don't know what's
They
so
are
bad
not
about
okay. They are far from okay.
Just explain
far
it
from
now.
How? Why would the lawyer that no one talked to not tell him about this?
The
This is
lawyer.
not right.
that-
It's weird.
Okay,
it's not
listen.
right.
Okay,
What are you
Nino,
talking
listen.
about?
Listen. You
Look,
you
they
don't
don't
understand.
understand
You
these
don't
things.
understand what's going on.
Just tell me what.
And so therefore, if you don't understand what's going on, and I can't explain it to you because I've been trying to explain it to you this whole fucking time, not just today, but since the beginning, I've been trying to explain these things to you guys, but nobody really gives
Yeah.
a shit.
All you said was make all the sisters the power of attorney. I remember that.
It's a conflict of interest. When we
Of
were
course,
there the other
anything will be when someone dies. Anything will be a
It's-
conflict of interest.
Okay, listen to yourself.
If-
what do you mean
listen.
anything will be a conflict of interest when somebody dies? What do you mean by that?
Hey.
By that? Tell me. Explain
Okay,
to me what
okay.
you mean by
Let's say
Talk nice.
it's a conflict.
talk nice.
Everything will be a conflict of
Don't
interest. How do you
think.
figure?
because the person that dies will never have a say in anything again. Let's say.
And that's to you. That's considered a conflict of interest.
Let's
no.
say-
Allow me to explain to you
Let
what
me finish.
conflict of interest means.
Right,
Okay,
right.
go ahead. Go finish.
Let's say Nonu had a favor. Let's just pretend. How's that ever gonna change? And everyone agrees on that. All the sisters will agree. Oh, someone was that favorite of Nonu, and he's treating her the best or him the best.
Okay,
How is that ever gonna change when Nonu's dead?
Let me explain something to you.
That's how it'll be
First
forever.
things first. Let me explain something to you, okay?
Explain it nicely and
Okay,
quietly.
I'm gonna explain something because my patience is running thin as well.
No,
Okay,
Frank,
but I'm gonna explain something to you. Okay, do you know what a conflict of interest means?
Yes, when you're being biased and there's
Yes,
no and
100%. When you're being biased, and you're acting in a biased manner, okay? And now, your father, the person who killed your grandfather, whose entire estate that is, whose house you're living in, who left money to take care of everyone, for all that, okay, which now is going to just you guys, right?
Quiet.
Okay, which is
quiet?
going to just you,
ask Nonu that.
and you could kick out Nonna, kick out Franca, leave him on the fucking street, and take everything, and all because Nonu wanted to change something that he couldn't change because somebody didn't give him a chance to
How do you know that?
How do you know?
Were you there?
Huh?
Were you there?
How do you know that? Listen,
were you there?
Listen, Neil.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there? Well, people were there.
I lived in the house though, and I never suspected that for 1 second.
No,
right?
not for 1 second?
No, buddy, no.
So why was the will changed? Why was the will changed to add everything to you your mom and your dad? Why? Why was it changed?
What was there an original will that said split it evenly? I don't remember there being a will like that.
Do you remember there being a will before this will?
No.
No. Well, you see, there you go. So
Actually, maybe
So
there was. I don't know.
There was. There 100% was.
Why
And
is
who
it not?
knows?
Why wouldn't Nonu like fucking?
My sister
leave it the
was
way
a
it was?
witness to that fucking will. Okay.
What did it say?
What did it
Split
say?
it evenly.
You could ask my sister what it said, but all I'm telling you is that will got changed, okay? That will got changed over, okay? And
That's no one's business but Nonu's, man. That's Nonu's will.
and Nonu can't talk and defend himself anymore, so we all gotta straighten this out and figure this out. In the meantime, as a conflict of interest, because you guys are involved, you cannot be on the power of attorney, because you guys are being implicated in all of this because it's your freaking dad. And you cannot be on the papers because that's gonna look a million times. I don't know if you guys realize this, but it's gonna look so fucking bad on all of you and on your father.
To who?
To in the eyes of the law.
What, are you guys gonna bring us to court? What is this?
You guys don't
The law?
understand.
Why?
Not our
problem.
Not our.
You
Not
should trust us, Frank.
no.
Trust us.
No. You don't
If you think we're biased,
You don't understand. When
Don't
your dad goes
trust
to
us.
court, when your dad goes to court,
Yeah.
okay? When your dad goes to court, you think this isn't all gonna play out in regards to that? You have any idea? And when they see, oh well, it seems
and I
it seems just that there was a poorly written will that has everything going to him and his family. Plus, they have the power of attorney, and they only they have the power of attorney. And now, and he's not alive anymore to defend himself. Other people are saying that he was trying to change his will, and that's why he got killed. How do you think all this is gonna look? How do you think? How do you think this is gonna? You think it's gonna look good?
So you think it's gonna be brought up?
You think it's gonna look good?
And guess what I'm gonna think is being brought up? That
What?
thing.
What's
That gun that you hid. That
The gun.
That gun that you're gonna hide.
What about it? What's
I'm
it
thinking
brought
it's gonna be brought up too, bud.
For what?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, you think about it.
What?
And I'm thinking
That's the one that your dad used? That's the one?
No, that's Nonu's gun.
So,
Okay.
and? So what? He had guns, yeah. And
Yeah.
what's the point?
I'm thinking it's gonna be brought up in the court for evidence or whatnot. I don't know why, but I'm worried about it. It's gonna be brought up.
There's nothing to be brought up.
And you're worried about that thing being brought up that you just explained to me.
I'm
So
not
why
worried.
would-
I'm not worried
You
about
just-
it. I'm
you just said-
explaining to you.
You just
Right,
told me you
right.
should be worried that
You guys should be worried, not
Yeah,
me.
Guess what?
You guys should be worried because that's
Then
a
we're not
bad
gonna change
thing.
shit. We're not gonna change shit, Frank. I don't know
That's a bad thing on you guys.
Well, we're gonna be criminals all of a sudden.
That's gonna look extremely horrible on you guys, and I'm
We're
just
gonna be
letting you know.
criminals. We're gonna be criminals.
No,
You
no,
guys
stop.
have the
Exactly.
you guys have
We didn't do anything
no
wrong.
you guys have.
We're not going to do anything
Listen
wrong.
to me a second. You guys have the
Oh,
chance
dear.
of everything, losing everything. You know that, right?
How? Explain how.
We did explain. We explained in detail.
So,
I told you there's a conflict of interest. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
what does that
because
mean?
based on the whole situation and the whole bias of the situation. So you guys gotta fucking understand that you guys gotta change those papers because otherwise there's gonna be problems. Why do you guys want problems for?
I don't understand what the problem will be. Let's say there is conflict of interest officially.
Yeah, and
How
there
are we gonna
is,
lose
there
everything?
is not. Let's just say there is.
How are we gonna lose everything?
How are you gonna lose everything? If it gets contested, then what?
From who?
From who? From anyone. It doesn't matter. It could be from Supascali, it could be from us, it could be from anyone. It could be from Joe Schmo across the street. It doesn't matter who contests that will, because anyone can. And once they do contest it, you guys are in trouble. This is what I'm trying to fucking tell you guys. Why do you guys gotta be so blockheaded and stubborn for it? I don't understand.
I don't know, Frank.
Why? Why don't you guys listen to reason and logic? Do you agree with what your dad did? Do you in your mind, do you think it was right?
Nobody knows what happened.
Nobody knows what happened? Are you
Were
fucking
you there?
kidding me?
Were you there?
He put a silencer and put a couple of bullets in your
Who says
grandfather?
that happened?
Who said that
Who
happened?
says that happened? How do you know this?
Who was in the house when it happened, you know? Think about all the people that were in the house when it actually happened.
So you think the evidence is being, what's it called, told to everybody? Evidence is not released from any case.
Do you remember who was in the house when this happened?
Yes, Frank.
Yes. Okay, so what do you mean to me? How do I know and how do I not know?
You weren't there. That's how I know.
I know people that were there that told me. And in fact, all of you guys were talking about it before. You guys must have forgotten about it.
You must have been there to actually see him put it on the gun and actually use it, right?
If it didn't make a noise, then how could you not hear a gunshot?
Oh, because I asked my brother. He said he heard a noise. So guess what?
He heard a noise.
Yeah, and he told the cops he heard a noise. So guess what, Frank?
Yeah.
What silencer?
What silencer?
Yeah, which one? The one that didn't work well?
The one that didn't work.
The one that didn't work at all, or it wasn't there? How do you know this? You weren't there, Frank. Don't be making assumptions, okay?
Don't be making assumptions.
You don't know what went through my dad's head at the time. Listen, I don't know.
Okay.
Neither do I know what they talked about him and Nona.
I don't care what was going on in your dad's head. All I'm telling you is you do not kill someone.
Hey,
okay?
Frank, I know
you do
that.
not kill your own family. You don't.
Okay,
You think I don't agree with that?
Frank, be quiet.
So, why can't you do the right thing?
Why can't you guys do the right thing?
Because we don't trust you. Because look what you're doing. You gave away our money without even asking. You didn't even.
It wasn't your money.
Nona's money, sorry, but it was gonna be split up, and part of it was ours, part of it was yours, part of it was the end. You knew that.
Listen to me.
And you didn't trust us to split it up right in front of everybody.
No.
Yeah, that's what you just told me. You said we're gonna split it up with Zio Pasquale the proper way. What? When we're not all there?
That's what I was under the assumption because we were going to him and we were talking to him. We were going to him and talking to him the whole fucking time.
That's too suspicious, Frank.
Is it too suspicious for
you? It is
you?
very suspicious.
Okay, well then,
He trusted him.
How can we trust everyone
Then
now?
be suspicious of me. Be suspicious of me.
Or can you do something right?
Be suspicious of me all you want.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Be suspicious of me all you want. Change the papers if you want. Don't change the papers if you want.
Okay, people won't be happy, Frank. People really won't
I
be
don't
happy.
care that people won't be happy. I'm not happy either. I'm not happy that you guys are fucking that you guys are playing us all like fiddles. That's it.
Quiet,
I'm not playing though. What are you worried about, Frank?
Yeah, okay.
What are you worried about that we're gonna do?
Yeah,
You worried we're not gonna split it with you?
I don't care.
Yes,
know what?
you do,
I
Frank.
don't
Yes,
care.
you do.
I don't care.
Of
But
course
I'm not
you do.
giving. I'm not giving that thing back. So that what? So that I could get a bullet. So you guys could threaten me.
My God, you're a retard.
So your dad could come back at me. What?
You're really dumb, huh?
Yeah, I'm really dumb. Okay, good.
I'm surprised you didn't pull on yourself by accident. Frank, just bring it back, you idiot.
Stop.
I'm not bringing nothing back.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna be happy, and no one else will. Okay?
But
It's not gonna end well, Frank.
What do you need this thing
do it
for?
right. Do the right thing.
Can't we throw it in the garbage?
It's not hard to do the right thing.
Nino.
Well, pretend it didn't
Stop
happen,
it.
Frank.
The right thing is to do what we were saying, is to change those papers.
Let's say this is brought up in court. Okay? Let's say. Are you worried? Are you worried about going to jail? You know it's illegal to hide evidence, huh?
I'm not worried about nothing, and I don't have nothing to hide. And that's the end of the story. So, what do you want
Why
me to
don't
telling you, you know it's
why
illegal,
don't we
right?
just get this thing into
I know you know it's illegal. That's why you didn't want anybody to know. But everybody knew.
I don't.
My mom's worried for you too.
I
You think
don't
she's not?
have anything to hide, and I don't have anything.
Not anymore.
No, I don't have anything to hide and anything to prove.
Why don't
Because
you
you're
just
recording this. Yeah, no problem.
What do you mean?
Record it if you want. I don't give a shit. But I don't have nothing to hide, and I don't have nothing to prove, and that's the end of the story.
No, I'm saying if this is ever brought up. Don't you know this is the wrong thing to do?
If it's ever brought up, what's going to be brought up? What has to be brought up? Oh, Did you guys find any other weapons in the house, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because our cops went through your house and ransacked your house.
No, they might ask the witnesses, and you're not a witness, Frank.
What?
I'm a witness. My mom's a witness.
And what are they gonna ask you?
Andy's a witness.
What do you think they're gonna ask you? Oh, by the way, did you ever see any other guns lying around?
We lived in that house, Frank. You didn't live in that house.
Did you see anything outside of the shotguns and the 2 handguns that we found?
Frank, let's just say there's like 10 things that people want to find. And then let's just say you can't go back in that house till the cops are out. And they only find 9 things. And there's 10 accounted for earlier through the word of mouth, let's say. Okay, let's just say.
So, the word of mouth is word of mouth. It doesn't matter.
And let's say...
Was there proof? Was there ever any proof?
I'm not going to say anything, Frank, but let's say that one last thing really needed to be found, and there's suspicion that it's not found. Why is it not found? You think there won't be any questions being asked in the future? Especially if it's a weapon. You think there'll never be any questions asked, especially to the people living in that house their whole lives.
Listen.
And you're not even worried about us, do you?
Oh, I'm not worried about you guys. If I'm just fucking here telling you guys to fucking change those papers before you guys fucking...
Don't you realize that's a crime?
Before you guys get implicated in all this fucking mess that I've been telling you guys since day fucking 1, and you guys refuse. You refuse to do it.
God.
I don't know why, but you refuse to do it. I don't know if you're siding with your father. I can't prove none of this shit. But I'm telling you right now, I cannot trust you guys to do the right thing. And I can't give you that because I don't know what you're going to do with it. I really don't. I don't know.
Frank, I'm not a bad... You think anybody in our house is a bad person?
I don't know what everybody's capable of doing.
Frank.
All I'm telling you is it's better, safe, and out of everybody's hands.
Until when?
And that's it.
Ever?
Until
Forever.
everything gets sorted out. And I don't know what you guys want to do with that.
I'm not touching it, Frank.
No
one's touching it.
I wouldn't even give it back to you.
I swear to God.
I wouldn't give it back to you in one piece. I guarantee you that.
You think I like guns?
If I ever did return it to you,
guarantee?
it would be fucking smashed up into fucking itty bitty pieces. There's no way I'm gonna give it to you in one big piece. Never. Not a chance. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on in there. All I know is that people don't kill their own fucking family over arguments.
We know
It
that.
doesn't matter. So if I'm arguing with my
What should
mom...
I do about the one I found last week?
What?
Nothing.
You found another one. You found it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, good.
I don't know, Frank. Maybe I did.
Maybe you
What
did.
are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna save us? You're gonna save us like you just did when you took that other Nonu's gun away? You're not gonna save us from anything, okay? You can't prevent nothing. You just gotta get out of the way.
So what?
This is not your business. You should leave it back where it was, or
This
else someone's
is-
gonna get in trouble. Okay?
This is not my business.
It's not your fucking business, Frank.
This is not my
Is
business.
that your house?
This
that
is
your
not
house?
my business? Are you fucking kidding
Is
me?
that
That's
your
my
house?
grandfather. Of
Yeah,
course it's
same.
my fucking business.
Same.
And that wasn't your house. That was my grandfather's house. Same.
Guess who lived there with them?
Yeah.
Not you.
No, not me.
Not you.
Guess who fucking lived right next door to him for
And
fucking
barely
40,
came over.
for 40 years.
Barely
for
came
40
over?
fucking years I was there, Nino. For 40 years. And yeah, I barely came over. Yeah, sorry, I was too busy trying to fucking trying to make a life, trying to survive, okay?
You're around the corner.
Yeah, and I did come by many fucking times.
Last
When
time I
guys
saw
were
you, you didn't
kids,
have white hair.
Many times you guys were little kids.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah,
Okay,
you remember
never
those days.
mind.
Look, Nino,
What does that have anything
that
to do
was
with
my
it?
grandfather's house, and he got murdered by your dad. And I don't give a fuck what kind of reasoning your dad has. You do not do that shit over arguments.
So is that why you take the gun away
you
and
do
never give
not
it back?
do
That's
arguments.
why you wouldn't bring it back, huh?
I'm not bringing nothing to no one until everything gets
Oh
sorted
my
out, and that's the end of the story.
Stop.
And when I do, if
Okay, you're gonna have to try, Frank.
if
I don't
that's
give
the
a fuck.
case,
You're gonna have to
it's
try.
gonna be in pieces, and that's it.
Yeah, bring it back and try it.
I'm
Cause that's not fucking right.
I'm not bringing nothing back. And if you guys did find something and you want to turn on me and use it, go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use it. Go ahead.
What,
Put a
the empty
bullet
one I
between-
found? The
Put
empty
a
one with no
bullet
bullets?
between my fucking eyes if you have to. Go ahead. But I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do what's right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I am trying to. And I am trying to.
Committing a crime's always right these days. You're right.
Committing a crime.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, so committing a crime is wrong, right? Right. So then why the fuck are you even talking to your dad for? Why are you telling him, "Hi, Dad, I love you"? Oh, and the reply is he's crying. How?
Oh my God.
How?
How can I do that, Frank?
And how did that happen? Why did you say shit like that for?
What? Say what? Tell me. Tell.
Who did you tell that to?
Tell what to?
What I just said.
my
Who did you
God.
tell?
Tell what to? Say it in English.
Finita.
I didn't
Was I
hear you.
speaking Spanish?
What? Did I
Stop
talk to
it.
my dad?
That you told him that you love him and that the reply was he was crying?
That's just a love message, and he could tell that to
That's
us
just
anytime.
a love message.
That's allowed, bud. That's allowed.
Okay, so anyway, so
That's allowed. It's a love message
so
from my
hold on a
dad to
second.
me.
So hold on a second. So you love your dad still, and
There's
you,
certain things you could say to him, and certain things you can't. I know this, Frank. You don't know this because you haven't been through it. Why are you hating on me? You think
You
I don't
side with
fucking
your
care about
dad.
my dad? I love him still.
You love him still.
I love Nonu. What am I gonna do, Frank?
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Cancel him out for my life? That was my fucking best friend.
That was your
What
best
am I
friend.
gonna do?
And he murdered your dad. And he murdered your granddad.
Okay,
And what makes
Frank,
you think?
Frank,
What?
Frank,
How can I
stop.
change that, Frank?
Okay, look, enough.
Look,
It's not like I'm gonna think about him the same, but
Okay, look, enough, Nino.
stop
Listen,
it.
nobody knows what happened.
listen, Nino. Enough, and I'm not bringing that back until
Good.
everything gets straightened out. That's it.
Good.
Okay? You could tell whoever you have to tell. It's not coming back until everything is straightened out.
I wanted to know for myself, and then
You
yeah,
You have nothing to worry about it
Yes,
ever
I'm
coming back
worried.
to you
because remember I gave it to you over the fence. Remember that. I held it in my own hands. Okay.
I gave it
I
to
saw
you.
it with my own eyes.
I gave it to you to
and you
pass it,
said to give it to me.
to pass it to me over the fence.
And
'cause
I knew
already
it was,
had it.
and I knew it was leaving the property. I knew it.
I already had it, okay? And I had to hop the fence, and I told you to pass it to me because I wasn't hopping the fence.
If
with
I
you.
didn't give it to you, it wouldn't have left. That's the thing.
And what would you do with this thing?
I wouldn't touch it, Frank.
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
wouldn't touch it?
I wouldn't even load it. I would leave it where it was. I
Right.
swear to God.
Okay,
Oh
just
my God.
keep it handy in case your
No,
dad ever needs
I would
it.
get rid of it the next day. Give
Mhm.
it to the police. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't let my brother see it. I wouldn't let my mom want to know about it, but she already knows. What's gonna happen? There's too many people to know, and they all want it back, Frank. They're worried.
What are they worried about?
They don't know where it is.
Right.
They don't trust you. It's not my fault, but it's your fault. They don't trust you.
Oh, it's my fault.
It
that you don't
is,
trust
Frank. And who knows where it's gonna be in the future?
me. And how am I supposed to
Why
trust
can't
guys?
Why can't you care about our safety? My
Your
mom.
safety.
Yeah, my mom's worried.
Your mom's worried about what?
Where the fuck this gun went?
What is that gonna do with what does that
You
got to do
just
with your
said you-
safety? What does that got to do with your safety?
You just said people die from guns. What's to say?
I didn't say people die from guns.
Yeah, you just did.
No,
You
I
said
did not.
take
I-
a gun and shoot me. People
I
die
said
from
you-
guns.
I said yeah. If you found another gun and you want to shoot me, go ahead and take it.
Oh
Go ahead and
my
shoot me.
God.
I'm not that kind of
No.
person, Frank.
I'm not giving that back until everything gets straightened out, and that's the end of the story.
Why would you do that though?
Everything has to.
Why
get
would you have to
straightened
wait?
Huh?
Why would you have to wait till
out. I
things
want
are
you
straightened
guys
out?
to straighten
Tell
everything
me
out.
why.
Because I want to believe you guys are gonna do the right thing, and that's why I'm trusting you guys are gonna do the right thing, and then that's what I'm hoping for. And until I see that, I can't trust you guys. I feel fucking something is fucked up with all of this, and with your dad, and I cannot 100% trust you just like you guys can't trust me.
Frank, you
Oh my
took our money and threw it away. That's what it felt like to us. That's all we had to live off of. We have nothing, Frank. How do you think we felt the first week? We have nothing.
You guys are fucking
I can't
Are
work.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No, that's just
all,
one.
all the stuff that we've been telling you. And
No,
talking
that's
about,
from trust. That's why we
all
can't.
that we've been talking to you guys about.
We're not
all
understanding it.
that we've been discussing this whole fucking time. Did it go in one ear and out the other?
Frank.
I'm talking
Did it
about who it
disappear?
went to.
Why?
I'm
Did-
talking about who it went to.
Did what we
who
say?
you're talking with.
Did what? Say
Yes.
the word. Say the word. Go. Say. I heard. Cons what? Go. Say.
I don't know. I just don't know what the word is, man.
No, you were about to say it.
Conspiring with, buddy.
Oh, I was conspiring with.
Yeah, that's the
with-
word, whatever.
With you. I'm
Zio
conspiring
Pasquale,
with
yeah.
you.
No.
That's
I'm
what
doing.
everyone would think when you give away their money without asking.
Oh,
That's
I see.
important to people,
I see.
especially when we're down.
Right,
in
and,
the
and
dumps.
what's a person supposed to think when they took
This
the
is just questions.
they
bud.
took the estate?
This is not proof. This is just questions.
What?
These are not facts like when
What
you
are
took our money.
people? Yeah, what are people
When you
supposed?
took our money.
What are people supposed? I didn't take nothing.
Yeah, you took it. You
No,
didn't ask.
I was given.
That's
it.
what stealing is. You take without asking
I was given that money to hold on
to
to
someone else.
by Pascali, because we were at his house, and he said, "Who has the safe to keep this in?" I said, "I have a safe." Okay, lock it up. Okay,
Great.
and that was it.
Did you tell
Your
us
sister?
about this?
Your sister was there. Your mother
Oh,
was
the
there.
safe. You're talking about the
Franca
safe.
was
Okay.
there. Everybody was there, and they all wanted me to put it there. Okay, no problem.
In the safe. Good.
Yeah, done.
Upstairs
Then-
in your room.
then-
Good.
Then
Nothing.
I
Oh.
never knew
he
that.
asked, okay,
I
bring
want to
it
know
back.
exactly
And
what you
that's
said
it.
though.
And that's it.
Every time we ask, what did he threaten you? What did he do to make you give him our money? what did he actually tell you? Like, why can't you ever tell us a straight answer?
Bring it here, he said.
And
What
you
the
actually
fuck
did?
part don't you understand? He said, bring it here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna we have to sort this shit out. That's it.
Oh
Bring it here, we have to
my God.
sort this stuff out, and that's what I was under the assumption. Okay? Now, how about you guys?
That's pretty bad, man.
That's pretty
low.
bad?
That's pretty
Okay,
low.
okay, never
It's
mind.
pretty low.
Low
That's
or
very
not
low.
Very low.
That's very stupid.
I was trying to do something that was right for
You didn't
everyone.
hey, let's say you didn't touch it, Frank. Where would it have been?
I
Safe
did.
in a safe.
I
Guess
did.
what's safer than a safe? Nothing.
Right, and what?
And in someone else's house, you think that's safe?
What? Okay, you're bitching.
Why didn't you ever go there and grab it yourself, huh?
You're bitching and crying about $100,000.
About lying.
No, you're bitching and crying about $100,000 when you guys know full goddamn well that you have access to all kinds of money.
You think we want to
That you
touch
can't,
that?
you cannot ever be stuck on the street.
It's
and
about the concept that you
The
fucking
concept.
just to
Oh, so
betrayed
the
us.
concept that I had trust in my family. That's the concept that you guys can't understand. The concept that I have loyalty and trust for my family.
You told
that's,
us he
That's the
forced you
concept
to
that
bring
you
it
can't.
over.
Huh?
Why didn't you, when you left the fucking table? Why didn't you tell us where you were going? Remember when we were all here?
What are you talking about?
All your sisters, Zia Tito was still here. We're
I
all
went
at the
back to
table.
go get it. Okay, I
Why
went
didn't
back
you
to
say
ask
so?
him for it
Why didn't you say so?
because I want to go back to ask him for it, and that's when he told me no, and that's what it was. All right,
Oh
and that's
my
it.
God.
Okay, now look.
But you knew he wanted money.
Huh?
You knew he wanted money from Noni.
I
Yeah, you did.
was under the assumption that we were gonna divide everything properly the way it was supposed to go. Okay.
I know you said that a million times, but
Right.
you knew he wanted money from Noni. You knew that.
I only know.
We told you, and that's why you left this table to go get it back. But you knew he
I
wouldn't come
only
back.
know after the fact.
Yeah, right.
I only know after the fact that he wants his money. Okay. After
No,
the
remember
argument.
when we were talking here on the stairs?
I had already given it to him. What part don't you
What?
understand?
At that point when we were talking about Noni owing him money all these years, and that we shouldn't give it to him, but everybody wanted to give him some slowly as the years go by. And
Yeah.
then you said we should all give it to him, let him be, you get him out of our hair. That's why we're suspicious of you, Frank.
Okay, well,
It's really bad.
Look, listen,
I don't know how we could.
I was
They're
not.
not gonna trust you. It's
I was
easy.
not thinking that. I was not thinking that. And since you're not gonna trust me, then why the fuck are you even here right now?
Because I want you to know that it's not just me that has problems with whatever you did.
Well, none of you guys trust me, so then what the fuck's the point? You guys all think I'm an asshole. You guys all think I'm conspiring with my uncle
It's
for
just
some
two
stupid
fuck
reason.
ups you did. It's just not. If you can make something right of this and you love us, why wouldn't you try your best to make it right?
Do you love us?
Hey.
Do you want to make things right with us? Do you want to make things right with your nonna?
Why
with
don't you
your
believe that
nonno?
we'll do it
with
right?
your tia?
Why don't you believe that?
Because you're not changing the papers,
we
and
don't
that's
have
what's
to do
right.
what you say to make it right, Frank.
You do have to do
Is that legally obligated? We're
Legally,
obligated?
this is the whole fucking point. It's
No.
about the legality of the situation.
Why didn't the lawyers say that
Right.
Mary and Grace talked to you that you're gonna go to jail if you don't change this part of the will?
You're not gonna go to jail, you're
Yeah.
gonna be on the fucking street. Do you understand? And it's
Oh
not
my
gonna
God.
look good for you when you guys go to court and they're gonna say, well, why did this fucking guy kill this 87-year-old man for? Oh, let me see, he had over $1 million in assets plus a fucking $1 million house. Oh my God, he probably killed him for the money. Look, he wrote this fucking shitty will with all his name and everything going to him.
And you
Oh
know
my
all
God.
this. And you know all this.
Huh? I know what the will says. I fucking read the will.
And you know.
And it's fucking retarded.
And you know why
and
this
the whole
happened?
situation
You
is
know?
fucking messed up, Nino. It's messed up. And if
You
you
don't
guys
know.
get implicated, it's messed up for you.
Then why?
Why don't you understand that?
Okay.
What are you gonna do with this gun? What do you want this gun for?
Then how
What
could
are you
it
gonna
affect
do
the
with
court?
it?
How could it affect the case?
How could what affect the case?
If it won't
I'm
affect
not
the
worried
case,
about the fucking case with this gun. That's
Then-
not
then
what
bring
I'm
it
worried
back.
about.
Bring it back.
Absolutely not.
then you're afraid of something, Frank.
Yes,
Tell
I already
me.
explained to you what I'm afraid
Someone's
of.
gonna shoot you with it.
Somebody's gonna use it.
That's
That's
what
what
anybody
I'm
could
afraid
say.
of, and
Anybody
I'm
could
not gonna fucking give it back for that reason.
You're a joke.
Okay?
All right.
I'm not.
Oh
Alright.
dear God.
That's it.
Why can't we just throw it into the river?
It's gone. You consider it gone. Consider it disappeared. It's gone. I'm not gonna fucking have it lying around anywhere, and I'm not giving it to no one. It's gonna be fucking shredded in fucking pieces.
Where'd you put it,
And
Frank?
no
Why
one's
would-
gonna fucking
Where'd you
know
put
nothing
it?
about it.
Where'd you put it already?
It's none of your business.
Yeah, it is. It's not yours either.
It's not your
It's
business
not yours.
where I put it, and that's it. Okay?
Okay, I know about it. Just remember that. I'm gonna go.
You know about it. You know about it. That's good. And you guys probably found the other ones and you didn't say nothing either, right? Okay, well.
Bye, see ya. Sorry.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, Frank. Good one, buddy. Real nice thing you did.
Look, we gotta sort these things out, let's see. I don't know.
Can't wait till you do a right thing, eh?
Don't
Do
worry.
the right thing for once, and we'll trust you.
The right thing
Two
for
bad
once.
things. Two bad things in a row, Frank.
Look.
Please, Nino, go.
No, two bad. It's not your house. Two bad things.
Cut
in a
It
row.
is my house.
It's your mom's house
It's
too.
Okay,
my
never
house.
mind.
Exactly.
No
It's my house.
fighting,
Your mom's house
no
too.
Go.
fighting,
Don't
stop,
lie about that.
stop,
Go.
I know it's
stop.
your mom's house.
Go.
Okay.
You know it's my mom's
I
house?
know it's
What
your
do you
mom's
know?
Never
What do you
mind,
know?
never
When did you
mind.
buy it off her,
What
Frank?
do you know, Nino? What do you know?
Stop.
I know that gun doesn't belong to you.
Right?
Exactly.
I know it doesn't
And why
belong
do you
to
have
you.
it right now?
I know it doesn't belong
Why
to
do you have it right now?
Why do you need it right now?
Because it's not fucking yours, buddy, and I don't want it either.
Right.
I want it to go where it
So
should
then
go.
it's disappeared. Then it's disappeared.
Great.
We'll talk about it after again, and we'll see what we have to do with it. Okay?
I'm not bringing that back.
I know the other ones won't disappear.
I know,
Okay,
I know, but you're probably gonna try and do it.
Alright, enjoy yourself. That was it.